The legendary Power Ranger Tommy Oliver is the most outstanding Ranger of all time who has participated for more years as a Ranger than anyone else. If we talk about legends of superheroes in any franchise, Tommy is one of the first in that list, and today I'm going to give you a review of his entire history. Let's start with what many already know, and that is the beginning of the Green Ranger. Rita Repulsa, in the middle of the war with the Power Rangers, decides to use her power coin that she had obtained at the same time that Zordon obtained the other 5 power coins that make up the Power Rangers. With this 6th coin, Rita creates the Green Power Ranger, and without realizing it, she created the legendary Ranger. The one that was going to defeat evil for many years, and the one that in a parallel universe was going to eliminate her and dominate the world. Tommy Oliver starts out as the Green Ranger, who at first was the enemy of the Power Rangers thanks to Rita's spell, until Jason the Red Ranger defeats him and destroys the spell. In this universe, Tommy decides to join the Power Rangers to fight against Rita, but in a parallel universe Tommy decides to remain attached to Rita despite no longer being under her spell. You can find this story on the channel so you can meet this other Tommy Oliver. In the universe we know Tommy Oliver continued to be the Green Ranger by controlling the Dragon Zord with the Dragon Dagger and defeating Rita in every encounter until his power faded. Then the Power Rangers give him their power so he can go back to being the Green Ranger, and this worked for a while, but this power wouldn't last too long either. Because of this, Tommy was away for a long time until one day Zordon called the Rangers to the command center and introduced them to the new White Ranger, who he named as the new leader of the Power Rangers. This Ranger comes from the white light of good, and therefore darkness and evil cannot corrupt him. This new Ranger has been given the most powerful weapon of all time, a sword called Saban, which had a life of its own, and you can see its history in our channel. Besides that, the White Ranger together with Saban controls the White Tiger Zord, which can transform into warrior mode. This White Ranger also appeared in the first Power Rangers movie in 1995, being the leader of the group and leading them to defeat Ivan Ooze to save the world. Later, with the destruction of the Thunderzords, the Rangers set out on a journey through the Desert of Despair in search of the creator of the power coins, Ninja. With his help, they managed to transform themselves into the Ninja Power Rangers, who get their power from their life force and not from an external source. From this moment on, Tommy becomes the White Ninja Ranger controlling the White Falcon. After Lord Zed turned the Rangers into children, Tommy as a child managed to get the Zeo crystals to become an adult again. Then Golder and Rito Revolto exploited the Zordon Command Center to steal the Zeo crystal, but they didn't succeed. This powerful crystal comes from a planet that is in the void because the Morphin Masters destined that universe to perdition because an enemy of theirs used that same crystal, and due to the power it had, the Morphin Masters decided that it was very dangerous. With these crystals, Tommy and the other Rangers became the Zeo Rangers, being Tommy the Red Ranger controlling the Zeo Zord 5 and having a special Zord called the Red Battle Zord. After many battles, the Rangers managed to defeat the Machine Empire, but then came an evil pirate who came with the same plans to destroy the Power Rangers called Divatox. With the arrival of this villain, they had to look for a new power. That is when the Turbo Power Rangers emerged and Tommy started to be the Red Ranger leading the team again. Divatox tried everything to destroy the Rangers and destroy Tommy, but the Rangers always achieved victory. After many years as a Ranger and a great leader, Tommy had to give up his powers as Turbo Ranger, and he ended up choosing TJ, who would become the new Red Ranger. After giving up his power, Tommy went to college to study paleontology, which is the natural science that studies and interprets the past of life on Earth through fossils. Tommy had this fascination with studying fossils and dinosaurs because of his time on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which controlled Zords from the prehistoric era. While researching fossils, Tommy found the red, blue and yellow dino gems, which were remnants of the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. After learning of the power the gems contained, Tommy knew they would be misused if they fell into the wrong hands, so he hid them. While in college he met Haley, who helped him create the Dino Morphers to create the Dino Thunder Power Rangers. 3 young men found these morphers and became the new Rangers, and later discovered Tommy's past as a Ranger who recruited them to become the Dino Thunder Power Rangers. Tommy obtained another Dino Gem and became the Black Ranger with the power of invisibility. Due to various situations, Tommy remained with the transformation for a while until an experiment returned Tommy to his natural state, but breaks his Dino Gem in the process. Due to this experiment, Tommy falls into a coma, and in his state, he begins to dream that he has a battle with his 3 former transformations. When he woke up from the coma, his Dino Gem was repaired and now he would have Super Dino mode. In the end, Tommy and the other Rangers had to destroy the Zords and the Dino Gems to be able to finish with the villain, and Tommy continued his life as a professor at the university. After many years, the events of the special 30th anniversary episode happened, in which Rita returns and uses Alpha's body as her new robotic body. When this happens, Billy had to confront Rita and was almost defeated, but the rest of the Mighty Morphin team arrived to save him. Later, Rita had built a machine to transform the Rangers into little dolls and extract all their energy. Unfortunately, Rita managed to trap Tommy, but after the Rangers destroyed this villain, Tommy was able to return to his family. Although we didn't get to see the actor in this episode, the character actually did appear. Jason David Frank decided not to appear in this special episode as he was still alive at the time, but sadly in November 2022 he passed away at the age of 49. Although this is the basic story of Tommy, this legendary Ranger has been mentioned a number of times throughout the story, as well as returning to help in big battles such as the Battle of all the Red Rangers and also in the legendary battle. In addition to this, outside of the franchise, Tommy has also participated in small fan-made battles. In the video games, Tommy has always been one of the main characters, and in the comics, we have seen his alternate history as we mentioned at the beginning of this video. For this and much more, Tommy will always be the greatest Ranger that has ever existed in the history of this universe and any parallel universe. If you like Tommy Oliver, like this video and subscribe to this channel for more legendary Power Rangers videos.